how to visualize effectively to achieve anything you want. Now, this is not a video for you if you're looking for manifestation and other woo-woo stuff. This is also not a video for you if you're looking for intellectual entertainment without actually applying the stuff that I'm going to share. Since I immersed myself into self-improvement many years ago, I studied and applied almost every method on how to visualize effectively to achieve success, high performance, and happiness. So the strategies in this video are evidence-based and my own experience working with this stuff. So let's start with why visualization. If you study the most successful athletes and elite producer, they have a few things in common. For example, Michael Jordan used to practice more in his imagination than on the court. Tiger Woods said something similar. And you can observe this pattern of successful people through many fields, like in entrepreneurship, actors, and other performing arts. Because they all understand this concept. Visualization is simulation. When you visualize in your mind's eye, or in other words, in your imagination, your brain actually doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. And there have been many studies that confirm this. For example, one study studied basketball team. One team could play on the court and train, and the other team was not allowed to train on the court. They only were allowed in their imagination. And then they played against each other. And the ones that were actually imagining and doing nothing physically outperformed the other ones. Now that doesn't mean you don't have to do anything. That's not my message. But you definitely don't want to underestimate the power of visualization. Now the way it works, simply put, is when you're imagining something, your brain gets stimulated. And in your brain there are many neural pathways. You can think of them like highways. Some are stronger, some are more developed, some are faster, and some are slower. So when you are imagining something and you put some emotion to it and make it more real, those pathways get stronger over time. And as I said before, your brain doesn't know the difference between real and imagined. And the stronger you can visualize, the more emotion you can put in, and the realer you can make it, it will influence your behaviors and your performance. Now, again, that doesn't mean you just visualize and your goals are achieved, but the goal of visualization is to stimulate your brain so that it influences your behaviors, and then you take action to achieve your goals. This is why the whole manifestation and law of attraction crowd is deceiving so many people. I mean, you can believe it if you want, you can just visualize and something happens, but in reality it doesn't work that way. So now how do we effectively visualize to get the things that we want? First, you have to get clear on your vision. You have to get clarity around the areas of your life that are most important to you. You have to know what the future holds for you. If you are not clear on your vision, visualization won't be effective at all. You will get some results here and there, but we are interested in effective visualization to achieve the goals. Now, what I find very useful is something called a vision board. A vision board is a visual representation of your vision. If you don't have a vision board, that's fine too. If you have written down your goals in clarity, this is also fine. So you can do visualization whenever you want, but the best time is right when you wake up. Scientists say when you wake up, the first 20 minutes, your brain is most active. What that means is your brain is like a sponge. It will soak up information the fastest, but practically speaking, the first hour is okay. Also, before you go to bed, like when we are in the drowsy state, our brain is also very active and impressionable for visual images and information. So before you sleep is also a very, very good time spot. By the way, if you are finding this video valuable so far, let me know in the comment section below what your biggest takeaway is. So there are two types of effective visualization that you can do. The first one is called goal visualization. This is when you are visualizing the end goal. For example, it could be a certain income and you close your eyes, you visualize yourself receiving the money or maybe the praise, and you make it as real as possible. Now, if you're a beginner to visualization, what can happen is that your pictures won't be clear. Sometimes it happens also with me, and everyone is different. Some people have also an issue really visualizing something, and we are all different. Some people are more auditory. I tend to be more auditory and visual. So you want to incorporate as many senses as possible when you are visualizing the scene. So visualize the end scene. Close your eyes in a quiet room and visualize how it will feel achieving the end goal. Don't worry if you can't see the pictures clearly in your mind's eye. It's the feeling, that experience that creates the new neural pathways The second visualization technique is called process visualization. Here you visualize your process. For example, when I started off on this YouTube journey, in the beginning I was full of self-doubt, I was overthinking everything, and I was really scared of putting myself out. But it was a goal of mine. So in process visualization, I visualized myself overcoming obstacles, like talking to the camera, and I imagined myself doing something wrong and then overcoming it. By the way, this is also something that a lot of athletes, firefighters, and people in combat sports or military do. They visualize overcoming obstacles, and what that does, it primes your brain. So when the real action happens, your brain already simulated this and your performance will increase. And there are a lot of studies that actually show this. But the most important thing in visualization is developing a visualization habit. It doesn't matter if you have the most powerful visualization techniques if you don't practice visualization. It's not a one-off thing. To get the best results, you have to make it a habit, because this stuff is really powerful. Most people don't even know the power of visualization. So if you're a beginner, start small. Visualize for 5 minutes each morning, at least for 30 days. That's how you build this transformative habit. Now, talking about habits, there's one habit that almost every successful person, elite performer, is doing, and that is meditation. For that, I put together a very tactical video on how you can meditate effectively, because the truth is this: visualization is really powerful. You can get to your goals, but on the journey you will face a lot of obstacles. You will face sometimes procrastination, self-doubt, and lack of focus. And meditation allows you to stay calm under the pressure. And in combination with visualization, you are really arming yourself for great success. So you definitely want to watch this video next if you are serious about achieving your goals easier and faster than ever before. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video valuable. I would appreciate a comment, like, subscribe, and thank you for being part of this community.